guys, my name is Sandy. I'm a homeschooling mom to two boys. They are 9 and 11 right now. And today I'm going to give you a walkthrough of the changes that we made to our math. We were using Horizons and teaching textbook at the beginning of the school year, and it didn't work out for either one of my kids, so we had done easy peasy math. So today I'm going to give you guys a walkthrough of the 4th and 6th grade math levels. Let's get started. So this is what we started the year off with math. My 6th grader, who is 11 years old, was using the teaching textbook 7, and my 4th grader, who is 9 years old, was using Horizons Math 4. And neither one we're using right now. We made it 1 week into the Horizons with my 4th grader, and he decided he hated the math program and he didn't want to continue, and I had to fight him to do it. And with the teaching textbooks, my older son made it a little bit longer with that. But ultimately, before the 30 days, we ended up returning it and getting a full refund, which is awesome that they did that. And this is what we're currently using. Both my children are currently using Easy Peasy. My older son is in the Step 2, 6th grade, and my younger son is in the 4th grade. And what happened was my younger son switched over to Easy Peasy. When we figured out Horizons wasn't going to work out, I didn't really have a lot of money to switch to another curriculum, so we just thought we would go back to Easy Peasy. We've used it before, and my son was okay with it. And then my older son decided that he really liked the look of it from watching my younger son use it, and he decided he wanted to switch over to the Easy Peasy also. Before my 6th grader made the big change to the Easy Peasy math from teaching textbooks, I did a huge side-by-side comparison. I take math pretty serious. My children are probably going to be going into a science-related field where they'll have to know math pretty well. And I wanted to make sure that they weren't going to be missing out on something. And it looked like the Easy Peasy Math Step 2, which is 6th grade, was pretty equal to the teaching textbook level 7. And I've heard that in the future they kind of even out and the teaching textbook will catch up as far as levels, but yeah, I don't see that just yet. Easy Peasy has something fairly new called My Easy Peasy Assignments, where you can register an account and you can select the subjects your child is in and set everything up for every day for the different subjects and levels that they want to be on. And after you get everything set up for your children, the child can go in there themselves and log on every day, and it will tell them exactly which assignments they have to do, and it will take them to the right day. I'm a little old-fashioned, and my children are not independent, so what I do every day is I just use my daily planner, and whenever they finish a lesson, I just mark it. So I know that that lesson is complete, and that's all I do. So here is the Step 2 that's meant for the 6th graders. I purchased my son the Workbook, which is an offline program, and we kind of use a hybrid between that and the computer. So some days, if the computer activity looks really fun, and I think he's going to love it, we'll use the computer activity. And other days, if it's just straightforward, we'll work on this workbook. So here's a walkthrough of the Easy Peasy Step 2 6th grade offline program, which we use part of the time. You've got the contents and the different lessons that you're going to learn at the beginning. And then the next section is the practice, which if they're using the computer program, they would be doing practice on the computer every day, or they would pick a day from here. Just a few problems each day, which makes it easy for the kids not to complain about having to do practice before they start their actual lesson. And then after that, the lessons start. See, there's just a little explanation at the beginning, just right here, and then the rest is just going to be the work. That's review. Let's find something new. Here's a new concept. There's usually just a little explanation at the top, and then there's usually 1.5 pages of practice after that for your child. And sometimes we only end up doing just this first half because he catches on really quick. If you're not the best teaching math, this may not be the best option for you. My children have always been confident with math and they catch on quick. And I'm really strong at math too, so I have no problem teaching them. See over here? Each lesson is 2 pages. Here's the next lesson, 63. You just get this little explanation here. And then the next is going to be practice. And then day 64. And then sometimes we'll use the online program if there's a fun activity. Like I'm going to show you guys this one game for day 60 that we actually ended up doing twice because he's loved it so much. Here's a game for the 6th grade to do. And it's for order of operations. Both the offline and the online program have 180 days of lessons. Most of the last few lessons are just going to be practice. So if you don't get to all of them, you're going to be okay. My 9-year-old 4th grader is doing the level 4 in Easy Peasy, and it has a really good variety, and he actually likes doing the work. Some days you'll have like a game that you play, and other days you'll just have like flashcards or like a lecture that he watches. And what we really love is we're doing long division right now, and it had us make this lap book. And he loved making the lap book. He really learned long division pretty well from this. I didn't make it exactly like you're supposed to. I think I messed up with a few steps, but it still works for us. And the thing that he really loves is this little string thing where you can divide different numbers into it. You want to divide the 6, and you can just slide the different numbers in the different spots for long division. Like if you want to do 2 divided into 84. He just loves this hands-on learning. So not everything is on the computer, even though he is doing the online program. And some days you'll have a worksheet. There are worksheets to print up. And let me show you one of the games that he has enjoyed. This is day 68.
Basketball season is over, but it was one of RJ's best. Let's figure out his scoring average per game for the season. He scored 330 points in 22 games. To find his scoring average, we have to divide 330 by 22. Let's take it step by step.
So some days is interactive and other days it's just a worksheet. But he really likes the switch up between day to day, and both of my children really like it. As opposed to just opening up a workbook and doing the same worksheet every day. Here are a few of the worksheets that my 6th grader has completed. If he understands the concept, I won't have him do the entire thing. Like on this, we just did the top, and we did a little bit on the back. And here's for graphs. We didn't do everything on the back. I crossed off a section. And I do work with them one-on-one, so if they catch on to something quickly and it's easy for them, we don't do the whole worksheet. This is day 43. It's just a practice day. So they do not have any tests at all for the 4th grade or 6th grade, but they do have a lot of practice days. That's nothing on that one. This one we did most of the worksheet. It's pretty simple, and he was able to finish it quick. And lessons, usually if my kids don't procrastinate, they're from 20 minutes to a half an hour, maybe half an hour at the most. The other thing that I've been using with both my kids are these fun fact family puzzles that I found online for free. They came from Math Geek Mama, and my kids enjoy these and they actually have fun with them. And you have to, like a puzzle, match all the fact families until all the pieces are gone. And I think it's really good with review for division and multiplication and everything. So that's pretty much all that's going on for us right now. As far as the Easy Peasy, it's working awesome for us, and we've got harmony in our homeschool. My kids aren't complaining about doing their work. They're making huge leaps and bounds, and they're learning a lot. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, please comment down below, and I will answer the best that I can. Bye.